Njia moja tu ambayo unatumia, turudi katika swala la sauti za kina mama ambao wanaanzia siku 16 ama 16 days of activism, ambao wanaangazia tu dhulma dhidi ya ama dhulma za kijinsia dhidi ya wanawake. Hebu tusikie wanasemaje.
Front in assisting with implementation of the letter and spirit of the Constitution. It is common knowledge that in our history, exclusion of women, girls and persons with disability, youth and certain regions is something that happens. And that is why our Constitution sought to cure those issues of inequalities that we had existing. We even created the Equalization Fund to fast-track the development of marginalized regions. We have not had MPs castigate the principle of equality as regards to marginalized sections. They should not castigate the principle of equality as relates to women. The Senate seems to support marginalization of the women of Kenya, and we would want to condemn this in the strongest terms possible. We maintain that the not more than 2/3 gender principle must be fully implemented in accordance with the Constitution. We, as the women of Kenya, would like to affirm our common agenda and reject any schemes to divide us along artificial boundaries and categories. The problems that face us as women are the same and will not allow others to create segments of us. The following is the common women agenda. We celebrate the invaluable and enormous contribution of the women of Kenya, who from independence have made huge sacrifices and contributed to the development of our country. We recognize the role of women in every corner of our nation and the selfless role that they play in keeping the society moving forward. We recognize the importance of safeguarding and protecting the gains in the Constitution of Kenya 2010 for women and other marginalized groups in the national conversations and all spaces. All the conversations going on must safeguard and protect the gains of women in the Constitution of Kenya 2010. We note with concern the ongoing narrative that women are overly represented and contribute to the high wage bill. This is misleading. Women are part of the taxpayers. Women need to be represented. Women are 50.5% of the population. We are not a burden. We are not adding to the wage bill. We call for commitment on implementation of the principle of inclusion, and the need to ensure women's participation remains central and informs every program in this country and every national conversation. We call for greater socio-economic services to improve and relieve women's issues. In particular, we call for more investment in healthcare, and we call for extension of healthcare services to matters that affect women in sexual and reproductive health. We demand urgent action by all actors to end gender-based violence. We ask for zero tolerance to gender-based violence and call on all the actors to end gender-based violence in our country. Sexual gender-based violence, political and electoral violence, femicide, defilement, among others. We want a safe society for our people and for our women and girls. A safe society where vulnerable members of the society, including young girls and persons with disability, are protected in this country. We support the call by the President to end harmful cultural practices, including FGM, by the year 2020. But just to underscore that we have come together to support a common women agenda, women from all walks of life, women from the National Assembly, from the Senate, from the grassroots, from the civil society organizations, from the private sector, from the academia, from the commissions. We are going to work together on a common women agenda. We want to create a tribe of women, and a tribe of women that protects the gains that women have and ensures that those gains are protected and advanced. We thank you. There are representatives from the Senate. I think they will speak first, and then we have the Kiwapa chairperson who will also speak.
Of the Kenya Women Senators, Mary Senator, I request that you change seats for the ease of the media.
Just as Mali just said, I'm not going to add much, but I'm also going to the position of the women senators.